Sleet, snow, and rare winds are on the forecast for tonight, and some may say it's better to be safe than sorry when it comes to getting on the roads. If you do need to go out tonight, here's what you need to know about staying safe inside the car. The size of this snow sculpture, a sight to behold. 15 feet high and 40 yards wide. Now, before you go waiting last second to get Mima her mittens, I want to ask this question. How successful is next day shipping with the snowy conditions taking effect in the Fargo-Moorhead area? Now, if I really want to get to know Al, I'm going to try my hand in the trenches and get to work. Let me set a scene for you. It's NFL divisional round Saturday, it's snowing outside, and somebody asks you to go to an estate sale. Who would do that?
Don't tell my husband.
WDAY News reporter Derek Zimmerman-Guyer is live at one of their shops to show us what it takes to take on winter. Derek?
Dana at Kirsten, we're in downtown Fargo at Bosma Snow Removal, where their 20-man crew actually just moments ago went out to salt sidewalks and driveways with their 18 pieces of equipment for the snow moving in tonight. They don't know when they'll start plowing tonight, but this year, business is back in a big way for them. And tonight is just another notch in their nocturnal schedule.
Good evening, everyone. Hard to believe it, but in the middle of our cold, snowy winter, we can be talking about and thinking about golf.
And we definitely are. Tom Hoge won his first PGA tournament in dramatic fashion on Sunday at the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. He is the third North Dakotan to win on the tour, and he's the first from Fargo South High School. WDAY News reporter Derek Zimmerman-Guyer talked with current Bruin golfers today to see what Hoge's win means to them.
All right, nice birdie putt there for Tom Hoge.
He's a big name around the area.
As one of the best Bruins to ever play golf,
not a problem.
Tom Hoge's win this weekend is already having effects on those at his alma mater.
It's a great inspiration for our program and for our school.
It's just kind of cool just to be around where he grew up.
Nice putt.
While the old Bruin is beating out 2015 Masters champion Jordan Spieth at Pebble Beach, current Bruins are watching from over 1,800 miles away.
I was actually at the country club practicing a little bit, and some of my buddies were there with me, and we were just watching them.
Meanwhile, Booth's coach was catching up on the PGA app.
I try to follow him whenever I can. I actually golf with a bunch of his buddies from high school and coach with them, and lots of messages going back and forth about cheering him on.
A language teacher at Carl Ben Allison who joined the golf program in 2010, Coach Gillette thinks this win for Hoge is also a win for his students and his team.
I think they can see that, there can be some real high success if you put your mind to it and work hard.
Which is something Booth expects to hear quite a bit.
How many times is that going to come up in the next couple of months?
Probably a lot. It's like that's going to be the talk of the year, I think.
Coach Gillette says our area's climate can be crude for golf, but after Hoge's heroics,
we can do something that normally is associated with southern states.
15 years after Hoge's final swing for Fargo South, new Bruin blood is ready to chase being the best.
It's always just been an inspiration. What my dad has been telling me to work towards.
He started at this school and tell the golfers that we have, whoever they are this year and over the next several years, here's where you are and here's where you could be if you work hard enough.
That's Derek Zimmerman-Guyer reporting. And Dom Izzo has an exclusive local one-on-one interview with Tom Hoge coming up in just a few minutes in sports.
A local man has been dedicated to giving back to veterans for a decade, and now his hard work is soaring to new heights. Dan Jacobson has a new location for this year's Derby for the Vets fundraiser and some new plans as well. WDAY News reporter Derek Zimmerman-Guyer talked with him to see what they are and just why people call him Derby Dan.
When you've been doing what Dan Jacobson does with veterans for a decade, time really does fly.
I'm just thrilled to death that we made it this far. And
$82,000, plenty of money pulled in, all thanks to Pinewood Derby races.
wow, woo!
Coordinated by a man who wasn't a veteran, but his parents were. 2 officers in World War II. They taught him one thing:
To help veterans and make sure that they're being well taken care of. That's what we have to do. I mean, if we don't do that, nothing's going to happen.
This year, the Derby is somewhere significantly different. The Fargo Air Museum.
I get goosebumps just talking about it.
Paying out of his own pocket for the venue and snow plowing contract work outside to create attention from those driving by.
The monster track.
The size of this snow sculpture, a sight to behold. 15 feet high and 40 yards wide.
And they go, well, Pinewood Derbies really doesn't have anything to do with snow and ice and winter. And I said, oh yeah, it does. Watch me go.
Glacier Snow Management started sculpting the snow this week. Plenty of time to help pull in more donations for veterans.
We'll definitely help vets out anytime. I mean, they've given their service to us. We can give service back to them any way possible.
Wow, that's cool.
From the Fargo VFW to flying high at the Air Museum, this derby is Jacobson's legacy.
They call me Derby Dan. Here we go. 3 out of 4. Look at that. Wow.
One of his goals, to leave a legacy that has lifelong effects on others.
Learn some stuff, see some stuff, and bring home those memories that last a lifetime, because that's the important part of all this. All right, here we go.
Derek Zimmerman-Guyer, WDAY News.
God, holy moly.
The Derby for the Vets has raised $10,000 for Veterans Affairs just last year, and Jacobson expects the Derby's new site to push them over $100,000 in all.
Snow plowing is often cold, cruel work, especially as we face our umpteenth storm of the winter. But in this male-dominated field, 27-year-old Jordan Krause from West Fargo definitely draws attention in area neighborhoods with her unique snow pusher. WDAY News reporter Derek Zimmerman-Guyer tagged along with crews today and asked what it's like to stand out from the usual plowing pack.
If you can actually see through today's snowfall, you'll spot a pink snowplow storming right at you. Look a little closer,
and you'd be like, oh my God, it's a girl getting out.
and you'll see one of just a couple of known female contractors in the FM metro area.
They'll clap for us, or we'll get a lot of thumbs up, or you get a lot of like guys driving by and they're like, I think it's a girl. And you can just tell the whole car is having that conversation.
A contractor of Glacier Snow Management, Krause's career in the cold is a decade old. Which means today's tedious driveway clearing is nothing new, just being herself when inside the plow, heckling her coworkers.
It's my goal in my life here to hit Jeremy's pickup once.
Krause's brother, Andy, knows about this all too well.
Oh, it's great. It's never a dull moment.
He helped Krause get hooked from the beginning.
I grew up with a dad and a brother, and if I wanted to play whatever they were doing, it was guy things. So moving snow, mowing lawns.
Which also includes shoveling ice and snow.
Do you have a better shovel? This is trash.
In sub-zero temperatures. A woman breaking down barriers, pulling coworkers out of tight spots.
I'm sure it takes a little bit of their man card away.
Paving her own way in this male-dominated field.
I think it's norm. I think it's definitely part of the norm.
And a woman whose way you should stay out of.
All right, bud, go right, please. Thank you.
Derek Zimmerman-Guyer, WDAY News. Here is Josh Book, guarded by Dilling. Gets a screen from Saxon. Goes back to his right to the top of the key for Saxon, who hands it back off to Josh. Josh, the lob, the slam! Keone Saxon, Superman! 50-41. Brown now directing traffic. Guarded by Juliuson. It gets a screen from Quick. Drives inside. Now back. Oh, what a move. Puts it in. Absolute money for two by Tucker Brown. He's got 20 points, and he is public enemy number one tonight. Kendrick leads 5-2 with Smith now spinning inside into traffic. Counting a foul! DeConte Smith pumped and looking to pump up the scoreboard. Here at Ed Weary Arena, she goes for the three-point play. Burner now glides to the top. Now to Shear, hands it off. Luke Shear now left corner, McClellan. She's guarded by Holzer, gets the screen from Abigail, now drives inside, left side. She's denied! Get that out of here! DeConte Smith again with the block. Oh my goodness! Back to Central Cass. Richter running the floor. DeConte Smith left wing. She will pull up. She goes lead, top of the key, three! Bang! Tipped away by Fryer and Johnson. Turnover Central Cass for the fifth of the fourth. Now they can take the lead. Kendrick can for the first time since the second quarter. Fryer drives inside, puts up a 13-foot jumper, off the rim and in! Kendrick lead, Tina Fryer, 6 points, and it's 43-42. Kendrick up with 1:25 left to play. McKinnon now goes to Lee right wing. Lee drives inside against Fryer, into the paint, now to Holzer, left corner three. Bang! Bang! Oh! Riley Holzer! It's like finding Reverse Where's Waldo right now of Joseph Stets. It's all red and white on the floor here at Ed Weary Arena. Northern State, they're 0 for 25 from downtown. They haven't needed it yet. At some point, you gotta wonder when that may come back to bite them. Nonetheless, a 1-point game. 73-72, 19 seconds to go. Here we go. Inbound coming. Glover from Thames. He's raced down. No foul. Saxon gets it. No foul yet. Thames is going to drive inside and finishes inside. Western back up by 3. 12.2 to go. Jerron Thames, back-to-back nights with 18 points to lead the Griffs. And Northern State has got to turn it up another notch. Down by 3. Here is Dilling. He loses the ball. Out to Money. 5 seconds left. Dilling has got to pull up at some point. Right wing 3. No good. Northern State, number 21 in the nation, is knocked off. Missouri Western wins 75-72, and they send the Wolfpack packing. Loy, attack, back row dig from Stevenson, back set to Limbach to Brody. Weberg sets it up for Taylor Russell, who's got 21 kills. Taylor Russell cannot be tamed. 6-0, Missouri Western. Lily tonight, those blocks start piling up. She's got 2 now. She's 4th in the MIAA coming into this weekend. Held across, 3-0 run for the Griffs. Big swing, another big block, back-to-back blocks for Lily Kers. Someone stop that woman. And your energy really brought it on in that second half especially, and in overtime. So, of course, you just told me, you have plenty of these shirts, but we're going to keep giving them out when you have performances like this. So, 13 points by Owen Zerfis. He is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game as I get down here on level. Hopefully I don't fall off like Jeff Hardy or something. But, Owen, congrats to you. Congrats on the win. You're now 6-7, getting closer and closer to 500 and really turning this program around.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for coming.